Welcome back to Limbus Company, Daily Mirror Dungeon. We're doing a bit of a dead characters bit today, you know? Running a bunch of characters who die in the main story of Limbus. Like, ideally, not main antagonist people dying, instead just, random people, right? Or not really random people, but, other people, like supporting characters, minor antagonists, that sort of thing. That's the kind of vibe I was going for, I think. I'll grab the seal gift real quick, assuming I get lucky. And that's probably the wrong choice to choose. She did well enough, though. Okay, cool. One of those other normals was probably a better neutral. Yeah, so as far as the team goes, so we've got one from each Cantos 1 through 6, and that's, the idea. Of course, we got Yuri. We have Effie. Technically, he dies in Canto 3, but he's the Canto 2. He's the only Canto 2 character that's actually, properly dead, because Ting Tang gang leader is left uncertain. For Canto 3, we got Guido, Canto 4, Dongbak, Canto 5, Queequeg, and Canto 6 hit him with the Josephine ID. That's the plan, right? You could say it's a funeral of dead bozos, if you will. Which ties, of course, into the thing that I'm probably going to be talking about for a decent chunk of time here. The Walpurgis trailer released this morning. And yeah, it's looking pretty cool. Red Eyes Ryoshu. I don't even know if they're going to call Lobotomy Ego Red Eyes. They probably will, because she's got the Red Eyes suit and the Red Eyes weapon, but she's also got Penitence. I think it'll probably just be Lobotomy Ego Red Eyes, but they might do, Lobotomy Ego Red Eyes and Penitence or something for all we know. We'll see. For some reason in this trailer, they didn't include, any of the names of the IDs or their, rarities or anything. Which is really weird. It feels like they just forgot, but I don't know. They usually have that in, basically every trailer, and they just didn't for this one. Maybe it was an intentional choice, I don't know. It feels weird, though. But yeah, so she looks like she's pretty fun. It looks like she's got, a skill 4 type situation. It might just be a skill 3 with... I don't think it'll be a skill 4 skill 4. It could be, I guess. I think it's probably just going to be, a skill 3 with a special animation. It's really hard to count coin counts based on trailers, just because it's really weird sometimes, right? But let's see. Looks like it's funny. I've seen people theorizing that Red Eyes Ryoshu might have the Reckless Foolishness Ego gift, because the aura she gets, in those animations, because she's got like a Penitence Light, and then she's also got a red/purple fire type thing going on. That's assumedly going to tie into whatever makes her skill 3 turn into the alternate skill 3. Whether or not it's the same skill or not, I'm still going to call it alternate skill 3 because it carries the same meaning, right? She's probably... I don't think she'll be mass attacky. I might be wrong. I don't know if either of the 3 stars is going to be very mass attacky. They might just be only single target stuff, which would be, a bit of a difference from all the other Walpurgis stuff we've gotten so far. Especially since we're getting Violet Noon, which is probably going to be more so focused on a couple, some big enemies and less on killing a bunch of grunts. It would kind of fit for it to not be too mass attack focused, right? Although there is still Violet Dawns as well, it looked like, so there's a little bit of minions too. We'll see what the deal with that is. But yeah, the ego that they hadn't revealed beforehand. Solomon for Gregor, pretty cool, that's for sure. We don't know what rarity it is. It's probably a he. Gregor, he is one of 2 Teth/he slots that still only has a single option alongside Yisung Dimension Shredder, so it's probably going to be a he. It fits. Looks like it'll be cool. Funny mass attack stuff. Corrosion especially, he just opens up the coffin. That's cool. Because that is the attack that Funeral Dead Butterflies goes for when it's breaching in Lob Corp. It's a very easy to dodge thing because you just got to get behind him and it takes him a little bit to set it up, but it's always super cool looking, that's for sure. So it's nice to see us getting that from the ego. No idea what its effects will actually be. It's hard to say for sure. It'll probably be multi-coin. I didn't pay too much attention. I'm not fully sure, but it looks like it's definitely supposed to be Ruina Solomon, right? Because he's got the little Yasod bauble on his chest, right? So that's definitely what it's going for there. And also the fact that he kind of vaguely looks like Herman there. I've seen a lot of people pointing it out, and yeah, it sure is something. They've been doing that with a fair bit of random Gregor egos, though. Notably his other he ego, or his only he ego right now, because we still don't know if Solomon is he or not. Where he's kind of got like a Herman-looking coat on in ADD. So yeah, it's fitting, that's for sure. And of course, you know, it's a bug, so of course they had to give it to Gregor. Butterfly. It makes sense. It fits pretty well, I'd say, in general, though. And then, of course, Solomon Yisong, he actually uses the gun in all of his skills. Pretty cool, that's for sure. Don't know what else. I think he also had 4 animations, but it looked like his skill 3 had 2 versions, one with ammo and one without ammo. No clue how his ammo works. I don't think it's gonna be like a actual proper ammo, of course. I think it'll probably be like a build-up, right? Like whenever he uses, maybe it's like whenever he uses skill 2 or whenever he gets a kill, he gains 1 ammo and he can spend like 3 ammo on his skill 3. Something like that, right? Definitely, I feel like they're both going to be IDs that really want to get the kill, since like, I mean, it feels fitting. They like getting kills. But yeah, also thing I wanted to mention about the Gregor Corrosion. It looks like the Gregor Corrosion has a little animation that might only play whenever it gets a kill, of the corroded Gregor just kind of standing there looking cool. I'm guessing it only plays after a kill. They haven't done that bit in a while, right? Special animations on kill. Really, they haven't done it proper since Ryoshu Soda, which was over a year ago now. They've done some similar things with, like, Warpy song, though. Maybe something else I'm forgetting? I don't know. Hasn't been too many, you know, unique stuff like that since Soda Ryoshu, though. So it might be the case. I'm also curious how they're going to do Ryoshu's damage types, because if she looks very blunty, which means that she wouldn't synergize with the Red Eye's egos, so they might be slash anyways for some of the skills, at least the alt skill 3, right? Something like that. Old Wood and Doll Nebulas are nice. We can get 4-leaf Clover. That's pretty good. Yeah, we'll go for it. Don't really want the poise. I've just been going for poise, because why not, right? Haven't really been talking about what I've been doing in this run itself, but that's because I'm just I'm too focused on the Walpurgis gaming right now. Thinking about that. Otis skill change, I'll take it. Her skill 3 is nice to have. We can't really do too much with the syncing with only Otis and Yisong, but we can try. I mean, we'll take Rags, sure. Just take some random things, honestly. Might as well. Tomorrow's Fortune's nice. Try one more refresh, see if we get anything good. Imposed Weight is not good. I still don't think I've ever actually gotten Imposed Weight in a solo. I just straight up haven't seen it. I'm not even fully sure how much I'd want it in a solo. I guess it depends. If it's a solo, if it's an ID that can heal up a decent bit, then it would be nice. Like, obviously, like, K-Corp Hong Lu probably does well with that. I don't really feel like I'd want to solo with K-Corp Hong Lu probably ever again, honestly. Since Mirror Dungeon 3 and onwards haven't had the stagger resist thing, it makes him so annoying to use. The stagger resist removal thing in Mirror Dungeon 2 made him at least bearable. But, like, if you try running him in Mirror Dungeon 3, I tried soloing with K-Corp Hong Lu once, and every fight he'd just get staggered and I have to stand there. He wouldn't die, that's the thing. But I just have to kind of, like, wait for him to get beat off a bunch, and only then would I actually be able to play the game. He's still a strong ID. I mean, a tank ID that's Pierce, like, resist means that he's, like, stupidly good for Kanto 5 for just tanking all of, like, the Prey Mark stuff. So it's not, like, the most necessary thing. You don't really need a super good tank for that, but if you want to be super overkill with your tank, you can. Nice. Should be able to kill this guy. Let's see, anything else I want to say about Walpurgis? Oh yeah, the announcers. The announcers are cool. It was exactly what I was expecting. The fact that it's all of Dawn Office is pretty nice. That's for sure. They'll be cool. I'm not too worried about the announcers usually because, I mean, either you pull them or you don't, right? I'm still missing Molar Office. Maybe I'll get them here. Maybe I won't. The fact that it's really annoying that you can't, like, shard them or something, right? Or, like, just get them with, like, thread or something. Then I'd understand. Then I'd be more fine with the announcers, but because you can only ever, like, extract them, it's just, yeah. You could pity them, I guess, right? Don't really think it's that worthwhile, but you sure could. If you do 200 pulls and you've gotten everything you want, then, I mean, yeah, you might as well do one of them, so... Unless, honestly, you might be better off just not, though, taking the 200 thread. It's up to you, though. If there's one of the announcers you really want, then of course it's fitting. So far, none of the announcers have been people I'm too concerned about, right? I don't know. So I do really like most of the cast of LobCorp and Ruina, but like, as far as announcers go, like, I don't find announcers too like important, right? Like, obviously, when we inevitably one day get like the Roland announcer, I'm gonna be like so hyped for that. And like some other random characters here and there, I'm sure I'll enjoy the announcers for. But just the whole announcer thing, it's not that big of a deal for me to ever get too excited over it. It would be cool if we got some more random announcers now and then. I like the Samjo announcer. Samjo's pretty cool. It's also a fairly funny announcer, right? With him just being like, "Oh yeah, that was I did that." Your managerial like work is what, you know, saved these, is what helped your people win. No, I did that. And like, I mean, how can you say no to that? It's Samjo. He's goated. Also, I do want to say that we're probably getting a Queequeg announcer next season. Because they've given us Yuri, they've given us Samjo as far as like random announcers that they just kind of make it so you have to get them with lunacy. They're 100% doing a Queequeg next season. Which would be cool, that's for sure. It costing 1300 paid lunacy is not very cool, but that's alright. It happens. Do a bit of that. And I guess also PM did post more like music last night. I don't know. The whole thing they've been doing where they've been posting like the music from like railways and mid chapters and stuff recently is a bit odd because like they're not really posted in a way for you to be able to actually like use them to listen to them a lot of the time, I feel like. Like, namely, like, for something like the Kanto 4 one, right? Where it's just got, like, 5 music tracks in one. Like, you're just gonna listen to all 4. Like, you can't just, like, choose one and loop it or something. I don't know. If they really want to post their music, they should, like, do them as, like, unlisted or, like, have a different channel for it or something like that, I feel like. I don't know. Gonna put Lunartique out of a job. SMH. We'll see. It's been kind of random what they've been doing, like, music stuff for, though, right? They haven't been doing it in very linear fashion. I'm not fully sure why they're doing it. Like, it's cool how they do it for, like, the pass-ons, of course. And they've been doing it for the pass-ons for, like, a while at this point, right? But don't really know what the plan with the other random music tracks they've been posting is. And the fact that, like, they re-uploaded what I can, as far as I can tell, an identical version of the My Form Empties theme. Like, it was the same title, same thumbnail, same length. I'm not sure if they made some, like, difference, like, the looping or something, but they could have, right? I don't know. Ebony Queen's Apple time? Should go pretty swimmingly. It's a fairly easy fight after all. Yeah, we save opportunity slash, actually, that's right. Since turn 1 it doesn't actually work. Oh yeah, we go all on the fruit though. That's probably funny. You can clash to that. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna attack the fruit a bunch. Might as well, right? It's a good use of our actions, because, like, sure, Ebony Queen's gonna attack us a little bit, but, like, not a lot. I also, like, really don't understand, like, do they still not have, like, an apostrophe in, like, this font? Like, does the font just not support apostrophes and there's nothing they can do about it? Like, why just Ebony Queen space S apple? Like, I know apostrophes have given Limbus, like, some trouble for, like, a while at least, but... Like, did you get one-sided at all? I actually wasn't paying attention. Doesn't look like, okay. So you should be good. I probably should have made sure that she wasn't getting one-sided before I did all, you know, the unclashing thing, but... eh. Who needs foresight? We should just be able to kill you here. Opportunistic Slash is going to do pretty nice damage. Cool. And Snag Harpoon also doing pretty nice damage. Does it kill? It sure does, yeah. Very easy fight. I really wish they'd, like, increase how much HP Ebony Queen's Apple had, at least. I don't know why they increased the HP for, like, some fights. By, like, a notable margin. Like Pink Shoes, they, like, it was pretty notable, I want to say. I don't know. We can get Downpour. Sure, we'll go Falling Clouds, may get Dong back here. Could be funny. Now, what benefits do we get from Downpour, you may be wondering? I think that's just Fox. Good question. Simple answer, I don't think anything. It's a tier 4, though. It's funny. If we can get some random tremor infliction from somewhere, then we could do something with it, I guess. I don't know. I just like Downpour. It's like Thrill without making you feel like you're stupidly busted. Right? Because obviously Thrill is just a stupid amount of damage. You don't even need to be running Rupture to get stupid amounts of damage from Thrill. And Downpour, on the other hand, it's like Thrill but for stagger damage instead of physical damage, so it doesn't feel like it's as busted. But it's still pretty fun just being able to just have enemies like explode into like staggered bits. It's also stupidly busted with Tremor Reverb, of course, since, you know, sure is 2 Tremor Bursts a turn at Downpour ++ for all enemies. It's a little bit much. Pairing that with a bunch of other Tremor gifts and, like, all enemies are, like, permanently, like, stuck with 4 Fragile. And a bunch of defense level down. Tremor's fun. I can do a Tremor team. You know what? Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. If I remember I said this right now, I might do one tomorrow. I feel like I haven't done Tremor too much recently. So it could be a fun thing to do, I'd say. We'll see. And do a little bit of this. Cool. These guys should die without too much hassle. They're resisting our Pierce stack. Deep Cuts is still a fairly strong skill too, I want to say. It does decent damage. We get that Mass Attack skill 2 off for Yisong, and it finishes both those 2 off. Nice. We press onwards. We get 2 events here. King and Binds. I'll just take the throne. I don't really need the 3 levels. 3 levels are very strong, that's for sure. That's just a +1 clash power to your entire team, basically. Which is nice to have, on top of it being more effects, on top of just that. This one I do just take the levels, though. It's only 2 levels, but the Eagle Gift is garbage. Get a couple of resources from spamming Egos. Wow, thank you so much. Its only redeeming factor is the fact that it's good. It's really nice for if you want to spam Liger to main. Because it gives more benefits to Gluttony Egos, and it's like, what, use a Gluttony Ego, get 3 resources back of, like, random types. Liger Domain costs 4, so you spend 4, you get 1 Gluttony back just by using the skill, and then you get 3 random resources. It effectively means that Liger Domain's, like, net neutral resources. Technically, it's still -1 because if you just used a normal skill, you'd still be gaining the 1 resource. So technically, it's a net loss of 1 over like using a normal skill, but still, that for Legerdemain is stupid. Legerdemain's like 10 sanity cost, bunch of paralysis, couple tremor burst. Maggot's passive if you get the gluttony resonance working. Like, don't really feel like I should say some of the later parts of that though, because they don't really add to the point. But like, it's just such a spammable 3-target mass attack. Very much shows the time in which PM did not know how to balance Zains. It was balanced around the fact that there was the only Zain to cost SP, but now it costs as much SP as something like Suddenly One Day, so kind of blows that out of the water. I guess Suddenly One Day rolls higher, but Legerdemain is just strong and cheap. And the gift from that thing makes it even cheaper. Because that's what you needed, of course. Nice. That nice, non-existent Sinking Deluge. I mean, if we get, like, Compass, we could do Sinking Deluge stuff, I guess. Compass and Midwinter Nightmare. We're already near the end of Floor 3, though, so don't really think we're gonna get a chance to do Sinking Shands. I just went for Poise here, because, like, 2 of these people are Poise. They're people with Poise who really aren't the best at maintaining their Poise without external help. You also, like, I don't know why you don't gain, like, damage on crit stuff at Updike 4, at least. I don't know. LZR Faust is one of those IDs that PM very clearly didn't think about it at all after, like, release. Which is the case for most release IDs, really. There's a couple that they did keep on thinking about, stuff like Warped On and, Rabbit Heathcliff. And, BLE Song, I guess? They definitely fit for IDs that, definitely something that PM considered for base. Might be it, though. Yeah, it really feels like it. Don't think any other 3-stars really got much, like, attention from PM. I don't know. Kind of a hard metric to judge, I guess. Maybe some of them had good Upside 4 things and I just didn't remember. I've got everything Upside 4 now and have for a while, so I'm not used to, the Upside 3 peasant life. I'm just better than that, clearly. Thanks to grinding this game an unhealthy amount. It's actually, I want to say, it's like, I feel like I grind this game a healthy amount. Kind of. I don't know, it's unhealthy sometimes, like after a new Mirror Dungeon release. It's probably unhealthy for a little bit, like, after a new Mirror Dungeon, of course, because then I'm grinding super hard, but otherwise, I think once a day, like, playing it a little bit each day. I, like, log in twice a day, usually once in the morning, once in the night. Do the daily stuff in the night, and either do the daily Mirror Dungeon at night or in the morning, depending on the day, right? I usually try and do it the morning of I posting these, like how I'm doing today, but sometimes I'm going to be busy because of classes or something, so I just do it the night before instead. Yeah, that's the basics. Nice. Keep on punching these guys to death, and the like. It's not only punches, it's, it's mostly not punches. We've got some punches, though. I feel like you could also consider Queecliff to be punching, depending on how you think on it. It's like, I mean, because obviously Otis is all punchy, Queecliff is kind of punchy. You're kind of punchy, too. You kind of punch your nail a little bit sometimes with, like, one of your skills. I don't know. No one remembers Gross Hammer, so his entire bit, I'm sure. He just does something. He's got some ideas, counter gaining 1 protection on combat start is funny. but like, yeah. He's got some healing stuff, some stagger bar stuff, but it's just bad. He's got bad resistances, and he's just bad in general. That's a victory. Anyways, Fox time. Should be simple enough. We can just Sunshao. It's fitting. We just see these guys, we're like, oh, how pleasant, how quaint. Sun shower bomb. And then otherwise we just clash this part with what we have that can clash, which is a decent bit, I'm sure. A couple things here and there decent at clashing. Yeah, like this works. We're just dominating all these clashes. Cool. We have the Pride Resonance, so we get a little bit of poison everyone. This Sun Shower could crit. I don't think it did. I didn't see the pop-up, but we'll tell as soon as the first hit land. It's very obvious to tell when a mass attack crits. With all the noises. Okay, we did actually crit. I didn't see the little pop-up, but I guess it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't always show up, right? Actually, it didn't show up at all there. Does it not do that anymore? No, I think it... Does it not do it for egos? Is that it? It might be. I don't remember. I know the pop-up thing isn't, like, this most consistent thing ever, but it can be decently consistent from time to time. I want to say. We do get to stagger the head here. That's pretty nice. This means this is going to be doing a lot of damage. The tails on that is unfortunate, but that's fine. We could just focus on the body here. That is an option. We'll clash with like our weak attacks, I want to say. It might be a decent plan. And then just pull our strong stuff out there. Sure, it seems decent. We might lose some of those clashes, but I'm not too concerned. Yisung's getting the Ishmael support passive, sure. Makes enough sense, I guess. Sinking. Actually, that paralysis from Rodan's actually going to be decent to make sure that Merso has a decent chance of winning his clash. Yeah, look at that. I don't think it actually made a difference, but it could have. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, you're doing your annoying attack now. We're all going to lose a bunch of sanity. Actually, no. Lose a bunch of sanity. No, thank you. I do not want that. So I'm just going to Flute Sec to get the sanity back. It's that easy sometimes. 20 sanity lost for all allies. Take Flute Sec. We hit heads, which means a bunch of sanity gain for our entire team. Yeah. That's pretty nice. Good job trying to reduce our sanity, you stupid fox. I don't think we kill you this turn. Maybe we do, actually. This is going to do a lot of damage, isn't it? Not too much. I think it's lost resistant, right? Okay, we've got a Snag Harpoon, though. We do good damage here. I don't think Merso can kill him. He's got a 2-coin attack. It's fairly weak. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Fairly close, though. We can just one-side you death here. Yeah, 1 speed. We can just do this the old-fashioned way, like the Ruina way, right? Just kill this guy with 1-sides and just clash with this lowest person to make sure no clashes happen. Could have benefited from like clashing with someone, I guess, but it's not the biggest deal. Downpour, let's go. Like I was saying before, very good. It's not particularly great for us, but it's funny. We want to go Kim. Let's go Kim. Sure. Not really a particular reason I'm going Kim, I just feel like it. Not exactly the best team to be fighting Kim with, but we're goated. Bunch of decent new gifts here too, so we'll take all of them. We'll refresh, maybe get a good skill change. Maybe. Maybe we don't get like any skill changes. That's also a possibility. We can get rid of Tomorrow's Fortune at this point. Other things we can get rid of, I'm sure. I don't think we need our resource scanning stuff. We're not even egoing that much. We've done like 1 ego, right? We're even gonna sell Grand Welcome. That's just how funny I am. Merso's... no, no thank you. I should have just taken it, shouldn't I? Oh no, I can get Otis another skill 3. That'll be nice. A little bit of damage. Isn't that right? You can go bottom path low to fight Jun, that'll be funny. I'm down for a Jun fight. We can probably handle him. I'm not worried. What are the odds we, like, explode or something? Probably low. Probably. And the unfortunate thing is we really do not have a lot of slash attacks on this team, which is what, you know, everyone on this floor is weak to. We have Faust skill 1 and skill 3. And that is our entire repertoire slash attacks. Otherwise it's all pierce and blunt, so yeah, not gonna be able to hit those weaknesses too much. We can just hit these guys enough times to make them staggered so they're weak to everything, though. That works. That's the play, I think. Maybe we can get something for Tremor at some point. If I remember, I'll try and make it so that at the final shop I reroll for Tremor. Try getting, like, Nixie Divergence or some random Tremor Inflictor. How are we doing on Gluttony on this team? We've got some... Yeah, you got Yisong, we got Rodion, they've both got Gluttony. I think that's it. So Fairy Wine would do something for us. Just a thought. Hey, what's the term? A penny for your thoughts? I don't think that term's relevant whatsoever, what I'm saying, but it is a term that is... It's vaguely relevant, but you're supposed to, like, say that to someone who you want to hear the thoughts of. So, like, not really that great of a line to use. That's fine. These guys are resistant to pierce. Resisting my blood scent. How rude. Just trying to chill. Yisong's just trying to do his best life, stab people with his golden bow shenanigans. He's just trying to spice push out, and, you know, society's pushing back against him. So rude. Can't even kill people these days. Because of smoke. Nice, we get our event into Jun here. Event Jun, random fight event, then we're done, I think. Ragged Umbrella. We do have Sun Shower, not, you know, Sun Shower Heathcliff, which is the fun one, but we've got Sun Shower, man. I think I still don't have Sun Shower equipped on Otis, although I really should. I think she's still got Yasunada equipped. That's fine. Can anyone pass this? You can. You're the Blade lineage, apparently. I didn't even know. My bad, sire. Black Ledger? Sure thing. Sure thing. Oh. That was weird. OBS just freaked out for a second. It was fine, but looked like something was going wrong, that's for sure. Nice though. That wasn't very effective, I know. Explode. Let's see how well we can handle Jun here. Already doing some decent damage. We have Echoes of the Manor onto him, that's nice, I guess. Get his SP low. Potential. Oh, we lose that clash. You're a neutral slash, at least, I guess. That's a lot of bleed, though. Okay, and he's not countering it. He definitely will next turn. That's for sure. Struggling with opportunistic slash. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I think we can handle that. Yeah, okay. One paralysis is not enough to ruin our day. Cool. So this should do some good damage. And this should also do some decent damage. Oh. The deep cuts should be cutting fairly deeply. We should be able to just stagger him next turn and not get countered because he's staggered, right? Maybe. It's up to Ruina. Okay. Ruina doesn't even win this clash. You need to what is cast this, okay. Well, hopefully you don't get countered then. You're gonna be very easy to stagger because of the bleed. He's like on the bar though. Got helped out by a downpour, I guess, right? That's why downpour is the GOAT. Because it's goated. And yep, there was stagger. No counter for you, sir. No siree. And do we just kill everyone this turn? I think so. There's only one left. Merso should be able to finish that one. Yeah, I think that's the last one. Okay, cool. Clean sweep of these guys. Nice. Talisman bundle. I'll gamble for the Poisio gift. I probably should have done that. I should have taken the random gift. That's fine. I can, you know, accept that my actions have consequences sometimes, and I've made a grave lapse in judgment. Get it grave because all these characters are dead. That wasn't very rude. That was very rude. That wasn't very nice. I apologize for that, dead people. It's supposed to be a funeral of dead bozos, not a... I don't know, roasting party of dead bozos? Is that a thing? Could be. Nice, good kill, good kill. Every kill is a good kill when you're killing. Nice. It's what, 2 people left, I think? They're not quite dead yet, but they're very close. Let's go. Let's just go for the pride res. Why not? Since we can. And victory. Cool. Looking good. We've got an event here. We can get the worthless ego gift that is always super funny to get because it does literally nothing for us here. It only does something on this floor if you fight a Pekatula with it, but otherwise, it doesn't do anything. Well, we can sell some stuff here since, you know, Red Tassel does literally nothing. We don't need resources. We don't need Carmilla. What else don't we need? Hammer? Yeah. Don't need hammer. Yeah. Sure. Could sell other things too, but what do I want here? I don't know. Gossipium's a bad play. I almost chose it just kind of instinctively without thinking through. Sure, we'll take a Bloodsteep scent. Why not? Oh, contract's goaded. Let's grab Wound Cleared and upgrade it to ++. And I think that'll be good. Wound Cleared, ++. Spend the rest of our cost getting Lamp to ++. Oh, we've still got a little bit left. We can get Downpour to +. Cool. Alright, Kim time. We're pretty set up. We don't have a lot of stuff that's super good against Kim, but we've got, I mean, we've got a decent bit of, like, Wrath and Pride. So we can make use of his weaknesses there a little bit. I think we're fine. I don't think we should need to, oh no, do this turn. Well, what was I saying? But yeah, I don't think I need to Wish of Stars this. I think we should be fine. Should just be able to, or not Wish of Stars, when I was saying Sapling of Light. That's what I was trying to say before I said the wrong thing. Dodge, you dodging? Okay, yeah, we can beat that with what is cast. Cool. Get some sanity back before spanning it again. And yeah, this is a lot of damage because, you know, Slash weak, Pride weak, we get the crit. Cool stuff there. It's a decently strong ego sometimes. And let's get like that, you know, nice sinking deluge here. Let's go. Okay, we're stacking that nice bleed. Really nice, that's for sure. And yeah, we're deep cutting so that we can opportunistic slash next turn, because opportunistic slash doesn't work turn 1 anymore, since it got nerfed. You know, back when PM nerfed specifically LCR Faust and Base Honglu, you know, two of the most busted IDs in existence. They had to be nerfed. They were just too strong, ruining game balance. Well, Severnaught's good bleed at least, so that's nice to see. Otherwise, we can just... Yeah, we can just clash pretty easily this turn, it looks like. Do something like that, sure. You're gonna get dodged, probably. That's fine. We probably will have staggered Kim by that point. Like, opportunistic slash is gonna do a lot here. The bleed's doing some nice damage. It's not a stupid amount because we haven't built it up too high, and we're not gonna be able to build it up high enough for it to do too much before it expires. And he's losing some sandy because of our sinking stuff. Wasn't expected, you know, outcome. Yeah, and there we go. Staggered, contract triggered, so we're looking pretty good. Should just be able to kill him next turn. With just all of our attacks. And should be pretty clean. We'll be able to stack up some bleed as well, that's nice. Really, you know, does a lot for us at this point. Like, target doing no damage from attacks, turn command power plus 3. 3 to 7 speed, like, yeah, okay. It works well in, like, normal fights or when there's a bunch of enemies, but against bosses, it's such a... It's cool how, like, LCCB Rodian has a bunch of fairly unique bits and uses them so poorly, and most of them haven't been used since. Pretty cool. Anyways, that is a clear. You could say this was a little bit of a wild hunt of our own, couldn't you? That's pretty nice. Give me my 3 levels, 1361. Nice chunk of boxes that I still will have nothing to spend on for the next 3 weeks. I mean, maybe I'll need some shards to uptie, but like, how am I doing on shards? Let's take a look. I've got enough Gregor shards, yeah, okay. And I've got enough Yisong and Ryoshu shards, okay. So yeah, I'm not going to need to use any of these boxes. That's cool. I've got some time to build up even more boxes. I guess maybe my goal should be make sure I have 1,000 boxes at the start of next season, aka I have 2,000 boxes. They get halved and I still have 1,000, just so I can make sure I'm going to be set for basically anything coming my way. How are we looking on thread and stuff? Yeah, looking good. I've already done the math and I've got like, what, like 230, 240 pulls or something. I did the math like a few weeks back, so the number's probably increased, so that's a rough guess, but pretty good. But yeah, that was the Dead Bozo run. A bit of weird choices for some of them, because there's not exactly the most obvious choices for all of them, but that's fine. I like LCR Faust a fair bit. She really doesn't have a lot going for her. I mean, she's strong, but, like, she's lacking in, like, mechanics, right? It's how it's gonna be, right? Like, they couldn't even bother giving her, like, ID an actual name. Like, she's part of an office, and we don't even know what that office's name is, because it's just LobCorp Remnant instead. But anyways, that'll be all for this time. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!